Hey, good morning again, guys and girls. It's Sean from Sean's Auto Repairs in Ramsgate again. Just a quick little job today on my own car as it goes, my little Peugeot 206 diesel. Took it down for an MOT as you do, expecting it to pass, and it failed. Only on a couple of little bits, which we'll go through today as I've got a bit more time to do a bit of filming. Let's have a look at see what it says. Right, let me just turn the camera. Alright, so I've got the failure sheet here. I've covered up the garage details, so we don't want to put them on here. But what we've got a direction indicator on the near side rear, which is showing the incorrect colour, and we've also got a wheel bearing on the near side rear, which is running rough when rotated. Which surprised me a bit because I couldn't hear it when I was driving down the road. So anyway, let's have a look and see what's going on. First of all, we'll put the indicators on. Let's stick the hazards on so we can see. We know the front ones are okay. They passed alright, but it's the back one that's the issue. As you can see, I don't know whether the camera shows it up right. That one is nice and orange. Well, that one has gone all white. So I would imagine the orange paint has all burnt off the bulb. So we'll get the bulb out and we'll have a look. Right, so as you can see, if I hold them up towards the garage door, the bulb on the left is the one I've just taken out, and all the orange paint is all burnt off of it. And the new bulb is the one on the left, nice and shiny orange. These are the bulbs with the offset pins. If you look down that way, they're not directly opposite each other, they are offset slightly. So you can only put these bulbs in one way. So we'll put that in and give it another test. Alright, bulbs will change, so we've got a nice orangey one on that side, and we've got a nice new bulb in that side, so that's nice and orange as well. Alright, so that's that bit done. Let's turn the hazards off. Right, the next bit we've got to do is the wheel bearing on the near side rear. So I've been down to my local part shop, and we've got this kit, this NWK 186. It's a two-part bearing kit with the two shells you just knock into the drum. So let's have a look at those. Let's have some light here so we can see. Oh, it's a single piece bearing. Oh, we might need the old bearing puller to put that one in. Right, let's take the drum off and see what we got. Alright, so we've got the car jacked up. Let's give it a spin and see what we can hear. It is a little bit noisy. Couldn't hear that going down the road though. I don't know whether you can pick it up or not. I hope you can. A tiny little bit of play in it, not a great deal. Right, let's whip the wheel off and see what we got. Okay, well, don't do what I'm doing and stick your torch to the door because it doesn't do the paint any good, but it is my car, so right, one wheel off. We've got to take this dust cap off and get to the bolt underneath. Alright, that wasn't too bad. What we've done is we use the chisel. You get the chisel down behind it and you just tap it all the way around, and that pops out of there. And then what we've got in the centre there is a 30mm nut. I think it's 30mm, 32mm. So we just need to put a pry bar on that and get that loose. Okay, so we've got the 32mm nut out. So now we should be able to pull the drum off. Let's see if we can set it up here a bit. Okay, so we've got the drum off and we've got the big one piece bearing in there. You've got to be careful because you've got the ABS sensor there, which lines up with this toothed ring around here. And on this side inside there we have an O-ring, snap ring, so we need to get that out, and the bearing presses in from the back, or from the front, sorry. So we'll get that out, then we'll get the old bearing puller out. Right, now that was a bit of a pain in the arse. See this little snap ring here, which sits down in that little groove in there to hold the bearing in. That's taken me nearly an hour to get that out. Oh, that was a right pain in the arse because it's got no ends to get hold of. And it sits just inside the groove and you can't get to it, you can't get in there. So at least that's out now. So the next bit we've got to do is we've got to get this dust cover out that's in here, so we can push the bearing out. Right, now we've got that started just under there, we can price that out of there. That's gone. And that gives us the back of the bearing. Now we just need to press that out. Let's get the old bearing press out and see what we can do. Right, this is the bearing press kit with various size cups for doing various size things. So what we need to do is to find a cup that sits inside there to start with. Let's see if we can go one bigger. Let's see if we can get that one. That one's too big. Right, so that will do for that. That will push that out. Right, and then we need one to go over the top of here. Okay, it's going to be that one. No, it's going to be the bigger one. Let's go for that size. Lovely, that fits over there like that. And what we need to do is to put the bar in the middle. Right, so now we've got a pair of mole grips on that side and a 26mm spanner on that side. And now all we have to do is to keep turning it and press that bearing out, which is a bit difficult to do one-handed. Let me see if I can set the camera down. Okay. I don't use an air gun on this. You get much more feel for what the bearing's doing when you use a spanner. Otherwise, if you use an air gun, I think you're likely to strip a thread somewhere along the line. But it is pushing out slowly. When we put the bearing out, we need to do the same in reverse. Right, I'll come back when we're nearly done. Right, that's all gone through there. Take that out there. Take these off. Oh, my God, it's so long, so long. I said to the m.o.t. bloke, I said I'll be back in an hour or so. Yeah, right. Okay. It's going to be more like 2 or 3 hours, I think. Anyway, we're heading in the right direction. Right, that comes off of there. That comes off of there. That's stuck in there, so we need to get that out. So that's not too bad. Right, finally. Every tool has a hammer side. There we go. So that's the old bearing out. Where are we in now? There we go. What I'll do is I'll just go and clear up and make sure that groove's nice and clear in there for the new snap ring. And then we'll be back to put the new bearing in. Right, we've got the hole all nicely cleaned out. The new bearing there, I've checked it fits on the half shaft on the car. So we'll drop that in there. We'll give that a bit of a tap to get it going straight. Okay, let's put the camera down somewhere. Right, so we've got that all set up. We've got the cup over the end here, but you've got to be careful because the ABS ring sits around here, so you've got to get it in the middle of the ABS ring on the centre of the hub. This one is the same size as the bearing, so that's going to push the bearing in when we wind it up. Right, let's see how we go. Feels like it's going in nicely. Just make sure my cup's not getting stuck in there. Well, that's okay at the moment. Something's gone a bit tight. Are we in yet? I don't know if we're in. Let's just take it off and have a look. No, we're not in yet. So let's see what's going on in there. Yeah, we've still got a little way to go yet. But I think we're going to need a smaller cup. Right, let's yeah, I think that one will do it nicely. Look out, folks. Hold on. Right, I'll carry on and I'll put the camera back on when we've got the bearing in. Let's get these out and we'll have a look, see what's going on. So you can see the bearing is right up to the lip in there. And it looks like we're nice and flush in there. So we should be able to get the snap ring in. And we've got a nice new snap ring. Right, I'll put the camera down while I get this in. I don't know if you can see in there. The snap ring is sitting right in that groove down there. Sits fairly flush, so it doesn't. You might be able to see better down that side. You can't see a lot of it, to be honest. Right, let's put the dust seal back in the other side. Got a nice dust ring that sits in there, so we'll just tap that in. Back in a sec. There we are, nice dust seal in there. That was just put in by gently tapping around the edge, and back to reassembly. I'm not going to worry about cleaning the brakes out at the moment because I've got to give it a service anyway. That seal looks good in there, so we'll leave that and back together. Alright, so wheels back on again. We've got no zero play now, and if I spin it, well, that's quiet as a mouse. Right, so all I've got to do is nip that down to the m.o.t station to get a retest. So my final thoughts. Well, my first final thought is the bulb that we needed for that indicator was a bit of focus. Hang on, let me just clean the camera lens. Right, let's try that. Can we see that? There we go. It's a Lucas LLB581, 12 volt, 21 watt. Second thought of the day is these blue gloves are rubbish. Look at the state of them. I've only done one job. Anyway, the third thought of the day is these clips, these circlips. What a pain. I mean, usually they have like little ears on them with holes in, so you can get your circlip pliers in there and pull them out. But that was a right pain in the ass. Anyway, wheels on. Let's get it jacked. Let's let it jack down. Get it down to the m.o.t station and have a tidy up. Alright, we're back from the road test. It's all good. It's all passed. With its new bulb and its new wheel bearing. It's surprised how much quieter it is with a new bearing in it. You don't really notice the noise building up with the last one. But yeah, so what I've got to do now is tidy up and in with the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.